to write English shorthand interspeed strokes without any omission. Students must master hard words, writing similar strokes with crystal clear phrases and contractions, intersections, advanced outlines. And finally, students must develop the art of creating spot advanced outlines for repeated words. August 2015 speed. Hard words. Ideology. Distortion. Procedure. Emphasize. Socialist. Psychology. Introduce. Secure. Similar strokes. With, that, a, and, can, give, given, for the, in the, by the, at the, in order to, in our, honorable members, problem, employment, implement, it should be, which should be, we can, we may, difficult, difficulty, difficulties, we are, whether, of, all, on, in view, in future, I think, I think, it is not, does not, which is not, with the, that the, for such, in such, for, in, any, for us, by us, in us, of this, on this, it was, which was, I do not, I did not, today, to do, to it may be, it can be, from, very, for us, by us, in us, may be, can be, with you, with a view, if you, few, for this, in this, we thank, we think, we thank, we think, come, give, given, for you, by you, for your, in view, in future, we would, we await, with you, that you, letter waited, at an early date. Phrases and contractions. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am glad has been to this house. I am happy. It gives me, which are, at the outset, I would like to, so far as the, I agree with those who have. I think you will agree. We have, with which, should be, that we have, as a matter of fact, that the, would not be, on the other hand, in this way, I would like to, there is no, for the purpose of this country, from time to time, we are sure that we want, will be, one of the, we had, in the country, on account of, from the, dear sirs, we would like to, state of, we are glad to say that we shall be able to, which may not be, at present, on the, together, you may be, if you are, we shall be obliged, intersections, overcome, other commodities, it would be possible, statement of policy, certain policy, that policy, of this policy, our policy, this government, why the policy, It was not possible that this is Thomas and Company to Messrs. John and Company. Advanced outlines to discuss the is concerned. We may have that we should not aim to our at a reasonable price. Production food breaks so that we may not to face. I would like to point out is this for the same before the country to provide the to our was the next thing one thing or concerned as the before us who are implemented through the letter from we have seen inform you would have sent us business etc. Yours faithfully. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. Get ready. Start. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am glad that an opportunity has been given to this House to discuss the statement of policy regarding wheat, which I made the other day. I am happy that it gives me a chance to clear some doubts which are in the minds of the honorable members. At the outset, I would like to make a few remarks. Some honorable members have said that so far as the problem of food is concerned, it should be treated as a national problem. I agree with those who have suggested that so far as this problem is concerned, we may have a national outlook. I think you will agree that we should not bring politics into it. We have to see how we can overcome the difficulties with which we are faced. We have to see how we can make food available to our people at a reasonable price. We have to see how we can increase the production of food grains and other commodities so that we may not have to face this kind of difficulty in future. The next thing which I would like to point out is this. I think we should be clear in our mind about one thing. It is not for the same of ideology that we have placed a certain policy before the country. As a matter of fact, we thought that the policy of takeover would help us in having an effective control over the surplus. In such a case, we thought that there would not be any distortion of prices. On the other hand, we thought that in this way it would be possible for us to provide the fruit grains to our people at a reasonable price. That was the main objective of this policy. So far as procurement is concerned, it was a procedure in order to implement this policy. In view of this, if some people say that we have changed our policy, I do not agree with that view. Now, I would like to make one thing clear. There is no question of change our policy. I may emphasize that so far as this government and our party are concerned, we accept the socialist path as the proper path for the purpose of development and progress of this country. It may be that we have to change the emphasis from time to time or the direction from time to time, but we are sure that the goal that we want to achieve will be achieved in the long run. Now, the question before us is why the policy which we had placed before the House failed. One of the reasons why the policy failed is this: the very same members who are now criticizing us had created a certain psychology in the country on account of which it was not possible for us to get food grains from the cultivators. I would like to point out that this policy can be implemented only through the people. Letter from Thomas and Company, Mumbai, to Messrs. John and Company, Ahmedabad. Dear sirs, we have seen your advertisement in the Hindu offering sole agency for the state of Maharashtra. We would like to inform you that we are prepared to cooperate with you if you appoint us as your sole agents for the state of Maharashtra. We are glad to say that as leading book distributors of many years standing in this trade, we have extensive sales organization. We think that your publications would have a good sale here. We are certain that if you give us an opportunity of securing orders for you, we shall be able to introduce your firm to many institutions which may not be having any dealings with you at present. Being on the spot, we shall be able to secure more orders than you may be receiving yourselves at present. In view of this, if you are interested in establishing an agency here for your publications, we would request you to send us without delay the terms of business that you propose together with all necessary samples, etc. We shall be obliged if you send your reply at an early date. Yours faithfully, Stop.